After a year of delays, setbacks, and embarrassments, quite frankly, the Tokyo Olympics are finally happening right now. The opening ceremony is being held in a largely empty stadium. This year's games will feature 33 sports and more than 11,000 athletes from around 200 countries, all in the shadow of this pandemic. Jamie Yuccas is in Tokyo with more on the story. Good morning to you, Jamie. We're hearing that many people are very skeptical about how the games are going to play out. What's happening?
That's, Gail, for good reason, right? We're just learning that at one point there were not enough test kits at the Olympic Village, but the issue has been fixed and did not impact the athlete testing schedule. That news on top of opening ceremony scandals and no spectators due to a coronavirus state of emergency might make this the most controversial opening ceremony ever.
It's obviously a huge honor and a big moment, and I'm so glad that my team's going to be there with me.
Team USA women's basketball star Sue Bird and baseball infielder Eddie Alvarez are flag bearers for today's opening ceremony.
This is unprecedented. This Olympics is like no other.
Olympics organizers are not turning a blind eye to the impacts of the pandemic. COVID cases in Tokyo are reaching a new 6-month high of nearly 2,000 a day. The opening ceremony reflects that.
It's going to be very true, admitting that we are in a pandemic and the athletes are the true heroes.
Marco Balic is a longtime opening ceremony executive producer. He created these spectacular shows in Rio where 65,000 people attended. In Tokyo, there are just 1,500. Are you kind of holding your breath? There have been so many developments over the last few days.
What can I say? I think for them to work in the biggest show in the world with everybody having a bad sentiment around them, it was not easy.
Not easy might be an understatement. Just in the past week, the opening ceremony's composer resigned and its creative director was dismissed after separate controversies from their past surfaced. The two men issued apologies, as did the 2020 organizing committee. But as they say, the show must go on. Stadiums will be without fans. Even the athletes' families are not allowed to be inside arenas to watch them compete. So the energy and excitement will be squarely focused on athletic skill. You're known as a leader. Are you carrying that into the opening ceremonies tonight?
I kind of am who I am. I'm a point guard. I'm a leader. I don't know. It's all like intertwined in who I am as a person. So it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be with me always.
Now, on the vaccination front, we're learning this morning from the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee that about 100 of the 613 U.S. athletes are not vaccinated. About 83% of U.S. athletes reported, though, they received vaccines. Vlad?
All right, hoping for the best. Jamie Yuccas in Tokyo, thank you very much.